Shabbat Shalom. This week's Torah portion is Parashat Korach, a Torah portion that many people consider to be positively revolting. And that's because it is about the revolt of Korach, Datan, and Aviram and their followers against the leadership of Moses and Aaron. Our traditional sages take a look at this incident as not only a rebellion against Moses and Aaron, but a rebellion, in fact, against God. The content of the rebellion is that these leaders come before Moses and Aaron and say that, aren't we all holy? Who made you so special? Why are you in charge? Why shouldn't other people have a chance? And in our 21st century way of looking at things, in our democratic tradition, we say to ourselves, this seems like a pretty reasonable kind of request. So why is this considered to be a rebellion rather than perhaps a suggestion? And the rabbis see a number of different hints. Rabbi Tzvi Kalisher, who was a 19th century rabbi, noted that the very first verse of the Torah portion, when it talks about the three of them, and it uses the word took in English, but in the Hebrew, the word took is in the singular when we would think it should be in the plural. And to the rabbis, this was a hint that, in fact, these leaders of this rebellion were not in it for the people, the plural, but were rather really in it for themselves, for the singular, for what they could get out of it. And we know that a lot of times when there are challenges to leadership, it's really not about what's best for the people, but what's best for certain individuals who stand to benefit from what's going on. We live in a world right now in which there is a lot of upheaval, a lot of demonstrations, and a tremendous effort in our country to deal with our racial problems. And it's my hope that as we do this, that the leadership of these movements and other social justice movements remember the big picture and continue to fight for the people rather than taking a look at how they themselves personally can benefit. That's one of the really interesting things about what's going on right now in the aftermath of the murder of George Floyd, is that we see such a large group of people coming together who are so diverse, such an interesting coalition of people that makes me hopeful that it's not the same kind of rebellion, as it were, as Korach, Datan, and Aviram, but rather something that was aimed and is aimed at a more holy conclusion. This week at Bethel, the Heights Synagogue, we mark the yahrzeit of Max Brown, Max Eisenbart, Morris Greenstein, Hyman Kirschner, Pauline Lipoff, Sally Knoll, Norton Knoll, Jacqueline Bruder-Zucker, Sam Math, and Bernard David Friedlander. Wishing all of you a very happy and healthy Shabbat Shalom.